Good morning, everyone. Yes, I'm inside again today. It's raining. Raining, raining, raining. Oh, oh, oh. My fixes. Is that better? That's okay. Wait till I get the chat up. I'm just after finishing off the cheese biscuits that Joyce gave me. So, I hope I've not got any stuck in my teeth. Possibility I might. Good morning, Millie. Right, wait till I get the chat here. Oh, I'll put the sound up, put the sound down. Forget what I'm doing. Good morning, Ra. Rain Skink. Good morning, lovely Andrea. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Right, let me go. There we go. Found us now. That's us. I'm very good, Ra. Thank you very much. How are you? Remember, put to live chat, everyone. Helsinki, and it's beautiful and warm. Oh, it's freezing cold. Oh, there's my daughter. The one that was in the video this morning. Good morning, Anonymous. Rose, good morning. Yes, Lushtopia put a video up this morning. Good morning, lovely Laura. Do you know something? Everybody's getting skips just now because the bins have been terrible. The bins have been terrible. In fact, I'm going to need to go to the dump at some point, and I'm not looking forward to it at all. There's lovely Mama Spoon. Good morning, Amy. Oh, well, I hope you got on good at your hospital appointment, Mama Spoon. I'll be thinking about you, and have a lovely, lovely day. Yes. And in fact, I was grassing on Lushtopia. See, I don't normally grass, but I grassed on Lushtopia this morning to our gran. Just two enough. See if they start, they're getting squished. The video that I've got on my YouTube channel, my Facebook. For goodness sake, wait till you see this. Wait till you see what's going on here. Look. Enough now. See? It's a dog. Squishing time. Squishing. There. That's what they get. They get squished. They get squished. Oh, lips. I'll need to do that. There's so many videos I need to do. But I've actually got quite a lot of lipstick now that I can do that with. I never had enough before, but I've got quite a few lipsticks. I'm loving the one I've got on just now. That's the glittery one from Revolution that I got. Yeah, I've got my squishy. Just in case. That's what they get. They get squished. They get squished. Good morning. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but it looks as if you're Russian in beautiful Russia. Millie. Good morning, Karen. Oh, how they get, that's what happens to them. They get squished at the start of their carry on. Look, there's one of them. Mr. Making Poppies over there. There. Don't, they're still caged. They're looking out the window to see if anybody goes by the window. Yeah, so I was grassing on Lushtopia this morning because she put a video up of last year. And it was a year ago today, and she was in a freezing cold river, and she's in it with her friend, and she's got a can of booze in her hand like that, and she's having a great time to herself, splashing about in this freezing cold water, and it was thunder and lightning. You know, it was thunder and lightning. She shouldn't be in the water. There were so many reasons why she shouldn't be in the water, but she was having an absolutely great time. So I was grassing on her. I was telling her granny this morning. Do you know why? I was saying to her gran, see mum, see when I'm drunk, I'll get drunk with that champagne. It's not my fault. Amanda comes up and entices me. That's the thing. It's all her fault, mum. I don't think she believes me though, hen. I don't think she believes me for a second. You know, even when you're not here, I blame you. I say it's your fault. What kind of mother? People saying she's terrible to her kids. Her, what's she like? uh, Hi Maya. Oh, this morning I done a premiere video. Do you know what? I was so nervous. I don't know why I was really nervous. I was well, one reason is I don't like watching my own videos. The only time I watch my videos really is if I'm editing the video. Good morning, lovely Pippa. Oh, it's horrible weather. She probably has, Pippa. Yeah, I don't know. The only time I watch my videos is when I'm editing, or if someone says they've seen like an orb or something in the background of the old house, which has happened a few times. I've rewatched the video, but this morning when I was doing the premiere and I had to sit and watch myself, and the whole time I'm critiquing and I'm saying, oh, it's too blurry there, and this is wrong, and that's wrong, and I should have been doing this. I'm my own worst critiquer. That's what I am. But, Lush Toby, I don't know if you've seen the title of my latest video. It's called Dr. Blueberry Gives You a Hammering. That's the name of the video. Classy, I know. That's just me, class written all over me. But I do actually give you a hammering because I've got a hammer. Not a real hammer though. A kid-on hammer, and it's nice. It's nice tapping hammering I'm doing to you. That's what I'm doing. I'm hammering you nicely, gently. So that's the name of the video. You know, Blueberry will give you a hammering. That's a great title. See, I think of titles and I laugh my head off. I was talking to Open Minded this morning, and she was saying maybe you would get a lot of Davids coming in with a title like that, and I thought, well, that's a possibility we'll need to watch for. Oh. So I'm really enjoying this series. Yes, Ra. Well, have a nice day, darling, at work. Yeah, everybody got a hammering this morning. So I was typing live, you know, because it was a premiere. You do get hammered, actually. Ashley, you do actually get hammered in the video. It's at the very end of the video, though, that you get some hammering. But it's nice, it's not vicious or anything. It's nice tapping hammering like that you get off Dr. Blueberry. So you actually, and I told everybody this morning, I was like, prepare yourself now. It's going to happen soon. Prepare yourself. You know, but it has got lights and stuff like that if people are sensitive with lights. I've been saying that in my premiere this morning. Pardon me. As I say, I'm just after eating the Cheez-Its. They had to be ate. They were delicious as well. I really enjoyed them. But now I'm kind of feeling as if they're stuck in my teeth. Get my water. Yes, see, in Scotland there's different kinds of hammered. Hammered can mean you're getting really drunk. You know, I could have been... See, I'm doing ASMR as I'm talking to you. I can't help myself. Yeah, if you're getting hammered, it's usually you're getting drunk. But because it was a doctor hammering you, it was different. Good morning, lovely Sally. See what I'm doing? Can't help it. Well, thank you very much, Millie, my lovely butterflies and stuff. And Elena got me the lovely flowers. They make such good sounds as well. Evoa, good morning to you. Ashley. See, that's a classy wine glass. I usually just drink vodka out one of the, what they call mason jars. I know. Do you know, even Scottish Murmurs, when she done her live stream the other day, she was sitting and she was drinking her Iron Brew out a lovely gin glass with a straw and everything. She was like that, and I'm like that with a can. See, you can see chalk and cheese there, chalk and cheese. You know, she's all very, very classy, and I'm like swigging it out a can. Swigging it out the bottle. But see, this is just me. This is just me. Yes, Millie, I love things. I love lots of lovely things. See, there's all my snow globes there. Look at all my snow globes. I love things. And this is awesome for ASMR, my belly dancing skirt. For if I'm ever going to belly dance for someone. There we go. And I've got all the butterflies. And then that's called Africa over there where all my lovely African things are. So I like things. I like stuff around me. Makes me feel nice. Oh, Sally, did you? I love thunder and lightning. Good evening in New Zealand. So it's evening time. I've got you squinty now. I've got you squinty. Well, good morning from Scotland and good evening in lovely New Zealand. Yeah, David would. In fact, Dave. That's how. If David's not in, that's how he's probably. I'm trying to fix his hair. I don't like you squinty. He's probably binge watching Dr. Blueberry this morning. But I was having a laugh because I've been up since 3. Oh, good morning, lovely Sarah. I'm glad you caught me live. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. I couldn't sleep. And I thought, right, I'll get up and I'll do my video, my doctor video, because I was planning it yesterday. And if I've missed anybody, I'm sorry I've missed you. Yes, Evoa, that's a good idea. I could go around my house just tapping on things and making sounds. Yeah, so I was up at 3 this morning and I decided I was going to do the doctor roleplay. So I put on all my makeup and my doctor's outfit and everything like that on. And I was thinking to myself, I'm always talking about my neighbours, but can you imagine the neighbours up the road looking in my window at 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm prancing about the house dressed as a doctor? Can you imagine that? You know, I've got the thing round my neck, you know, like very professional, you know, the pen in the pocket and the little clock, the little watch thing on me. They must be looking in my window because she's dressed as, I'm telling you, she's like a bloody doctor now. Oh, thank you very much, Sky. Yeah, I miss sitting outside as well, but I'll show you outside. It's horrible. It's horrible. My blinds are funny though, but look, you get the gist. It's horrible. Oh, Kelly, that's lovely. Yeah, so the neighbours never know what they're going to see when they look in this house. Sometimes it's an old lady. Sometimes I'm sitting on the bed dressed as an old lady. You know, on the bed too, with all the cameras on me and lights. Lights on me. Oh, it's great though. Because I don't close my curtain, my blinds and everything are open. I don't bother. You know, this is it. I'm not going to hide, I'm just going to be me. Do you know what my son said to me? I said to him, right, try and be quiet, because he doesn't go to his bed till late. I says, I'm trying to do a video here. And I says, I'm a doctor today. And he says, that's a good cosplay outfit. Oh, so I was like, oh, well, here, I'm trendy. I could go to a cosplay thing. Look, I'm a doctor. Right, let me in. Beautiful visual sounds one. She goes to cosplay things all the time. I can imagine her dressing up as something absolutely beautiful. Me like a doctor like that. You know, following her about. Yeah, it's horrible, Millie. It's the same in Birmingham. Yes, Sky, who's my... If I want to dress like an old lady, I will. There's no law against it. There's no law. But I always think to myself, say something actually happened. Right, touch wood, it doesn't. But say something happened and the police came to my door and I'm answering the door dressed like that. And then trying to explain to them, look, I do videos. It's going to sound bad, no matter what way I say it. I do videos and put them on YouTube. They'd be like, what? They'd be away telling all the mates in the precinct. Oh, thank you very much for that. Autumn, Autumn, I think your name is. Thank you very much for that. That's very kind of you. Everyone put a little hashtag, please, in the chat. And Autumn. Thank you very much. And I'm sorry about mispronouncing your name. Lovely Jacqueline. Good morning, Jacqueline. Jacqueline is beautiful and has a wonderful channel. I love her hauls very much. Jacqueline, I was dressed as a doctor this morning. There's David, everyone. There's David. Give David a wave. Hi, David. Behave yourself today. Behave yourself, David, or you'll get timed out. But that's a nice comment. That's a good way to start. That's nice. David, I was dressed as a doctor this morning. I don't know if you've seen that video. David, what age are you? Come to think it. What age are you, David? I'm a bit suspicious. What age is David? Oh, did you see my video, Jacqueline? David, what age are you? David's not answering me. Yes, Megan, you're here for David. There's lovely open-minded. Thank you, Ashley. I'm suspicious about David's age, guys, and David's still not answered me. Jacqueline, you got hammered. I hammered you all got hammered this morning. David, you need to answer me and tell me. You're 30, but you're winking. Is that, I'm 30, kidding on? Right, okay. Right, you're allowed to stay then, because you were just about out. See, they've got the finger wagging at you now. Well, that's okay, David. That's all right, because sometimes my chat can be a bit. Oh, Martina, I'm so sorry. You've got your heart. Listen, that'll mend. Your heart will mend. No, that's Mr. Mikey, open-minded. That's Mr. Mike. There's Poppy over there, look. Oh, thank you so much. Autumn. How do you pronounce your name? I'm sorry. Do you know what? I'm just going to call you Roblox, if that's all right, because that part I can pronounce. And thank you very, very much. Everyone put another hashtag and his name. Roblox. Thank you so much. That's very much appreciated. Yeah, Mr. Making Puppet. They're behaving themselves now, which is good, because look, I've got my squishy bottle. I'm armed and dangerous today. You know, and it goes quite far, see that? Thank you so much for your little super chat. That's very much appreciated. Yes, what a laugh I had this morning thinking about that title. See, I giggle at myself. I can't help it. I thought I'm going to be hammering these. Some people might be going, that's it, it's scandalous. She's just crossed the line today with that video. Unsubscribe straight away. Thumbs down. She's went too far. Oh, I'm not going to have to say this story again, because yesterday I had to make my live stream over 18. Yes, see, David's learning, and isn't that great? David's learning. Yes, I've got an L necklace on. And I had it on and I thought, I'm Dr. Blueberry and I've got an L. But Blueberry could have been my second name, you see. Things like that. See, I'm dead picky when I'm watching my videos. That's who I don't like. I'm really, really, I pick my videos apart. Oh no, that's Roblox, that's terrible. I hope it stops raining. David, now that's just at the line there, David. That's just at the line. Yeah, look, Jacqueline's got her eye on you. I won't need to do it. My mods will do it. They'll be fast on the trigger with the range. They'll throw that range at you, David. I'm just telling you. Just giving you a little warning. See, he starts off sweet and kind, and then all of a sudden, and then obviously my mind ends up in the gutter, and I've got to make my chat an 18 chat. But I was telling my mum that I told you that story yesterday, and she was laughing her head off this morning because she'd forgot all about it, but it was completely true, as I said. So we were actually talking about the lady it happened to. And they used to have garden parties, so they did. Well, see, a lot of my videos are like personal attention. Like the one this morning, I'm right up close giving you personal attention, so... And then my makeup videos, I'm up close giving you personal attention. So I do that quite a lot. But my mum and dad, when we moved from like the city centre of Glasgow to where we are just now, it was like a new scheme. All the houses were brand new. And they used to have garden parties. And I'm doing that because it was really just drinking sessions. And my dad used to make homemade wine. That's right. And he used to make homemade wine out of elderberries, nettles, rose hips, all this kind of weird stuff. And he would make wine and it would blow your head off, this wine, right? This wine would blow your head off. Yes. Sarah, I'm looking forward to my makeup video this Saturday because it's going to be a pride one and I've got my pride flag, so that's going to be good. And I'm going to try and do rainbow eyes, which will be a task, but I'm going to try. Yeah, so my dad used to make homemade wine, but the man next door to us used to make homemade beer or lager. I don't know if it was beer or lager, right? So I remember this one time. They were all out the back having their party, right? Their garden party. It sounds posh, doesn't it? Oh, we're just having a garden party. It was what we call in Glasgow a swally. That's what they were having. They were having a swally out the back. But it was a beautiful view because our house was here and then it was a lovely big glen, we called it, a big glen like that. And at the bottom of the glen was a little burn called the Red Burn. And then it was like a railway track and then the hill went up again like that. So it was like a beautiful, beautiful house. So they ended up having this garden party and they finished off my dad's homemade wine. Now, I don't know how many litres or what, but it was like in a barrel like that, right? It was a huge big barrel of homemade wine. And they finished all homemade wine. So they were all absolutely drunk. So they said, you're making homemade beer, why don't we get into the homemade beer, right? So, or lager, whatever it is. So they went over to his house, his garden, and he had been he tried to make his beer, I think it was like in a metal container or something like that, but it turned green. It was green. So they're gone. They're absolutely gone by this point, right? And you know how your taste buds get affected. So they think, oh, it's a shame that all that beer there and it's like green. And they're going, it's just a reaction to the metal thing. It'll be all right. It'll be okay to drink it. It'll be absolutely fine to drink it. So they take a wee drink it and they're going, it's not too bad. It's not too... They ended up drinking all that as well. This green beer. There was people in ditches. I remember there was people in ditches that were having to be dragged out a ditch. That's how I always worry about my kids being in ditches when they're drinking. But it was that, and women crying for no reason at all, just women randomly just sitting like that, crying about stuff. And us kids, we're having a great time. We're having an absolute great time. There's a bloody fly in here, and the fly catchers are asleep. That's their job, is to get the flies. Yeah, it used to be. It's buzzing up. It's. Did you see that? I got it. I've got my tennis racket down there, but I don't want to. Ashley, I think so. I think so. But it just shows you now, normally if they were sober and somebody was to give them a green beer and say, here, drink that, they'd be like, you're okay, I'm fine. But see, because they drank all that wine, they were like, why not? I mean, it's just reacted to the barrel. It'll be perfectly fine to drink. They were all ill the next day. They were all ill. And we were up with kids, because we were up at the crack of dawn too, you know, me and my brother, looking for breakfast and stuff like that. You know, banging drums and things. Thank you again. My goodness, give Roblox another hashtag, everyone. Thank you so much. Heavy wine drinkers. See, I like I like red wine, like a glass of it or glass or two, but I used to drink that at Buckfast, to be honest. And that's like Glasgow's national drink, apart from Iron Brew, is Buckfast, and that knock your head off. Because, and do you know something about Buckfast? It's like an energy drink as well. It's full of caffeine, so you drink it and drink it and drink it, and you're wide awake. You're still wide awake at 4 o'clock in the morning. Merlot and port. Oh, I don't think I've ever tried either of them, but they sound lovely. You can't, probably just, you're best not to, Amy. I was teetotal for years. I was teetotal and I just didn't feel like it. And even now, if I don't feel like it, I don't feel, I would never like drink just because it's a Friday or a Saturday. Thank you, Roblox, for that. See, I don't know if David's still watching. See? Am I going to do a question and answer? Well, I don't know, maybe one day, but see, I share everything anyway on here. See, David's lurking. See, there's always David lurking. Buckfast it's a nice I like the taste of Buckfast, I do, but it does get you drunk. And I remember me and my ex-husband, we used to drink it quite a lot. Well, not quite a lot as in every day or anything like that, but we used to enjoy our Buckfast. I liked it with ice. I liked it like with a glass. I still, even now, see if I'm drinking, I like lots of ice. So I used to drink my Buckfast in a glass with lots and lots of ice. And we went to Spain. We went to Spain, and we went into this pub and we were playing pool. And the man brings out a bottle of Buckfast, and he was selling shots of Buckfast. So I got a shot of the Buckfast like that. It was strong, because usually my Buckfast would be kind of diluted with the ice. Oh, yeah, drink driving. No, that's a definite no. Do you know, even driving the next day is a definite no for me. I would never drink and even drive the next day, because it's still in your system. But drink driving, I would never do. Never. Under any circumstances. See, if there was an emergency and I'd been drinking, I would be getting a taxi. Even if I couldn't afford it, I would still get a taxi, and then by the time I got to the destination, I would need to say to the man, I'll need to owe you the money. See, you've got to, if you are drinking, you've got to do it responsibly. Responsibly. That's what you've got to do. See, I've got another story, but I don't know how I'm going to do this story without having to make this an 18. Right, I'll try my best. Know how sometimes college students, if they like fall asleep, someone will come over and shave their eyebrow and stuff like that, right? Or draw on their face so that when they wake up they get a big laugh and joke. It was on the radio, this was on the radio, and it was a man and he was asthmatic, well, a young man, and he was asthmatic. So he had like the blue inhaler that I've got, the blue inhaler. So he goes to this wild party, and he ends up like drunk, and he falls asleep. And his friend decides to take his inhaler. Now, nobody should ever do this, right? I'm just putting that out there. Nobody should ever do this. It's just a story I'm telling you. He took his inhaler, and see the little syringe thing, he took that out, and he decided that what he was going to do was cut some of his hairs below, some of the hairs, and put them inside the inhaler, and put the little metal thing on top, and put it back in the boy's pocket. Now, bear in mind, this inhaler's there to save someone's life, right? And in the morning, when the boy woke up, he put it in his mouth and scooshed it in. You always take a big, deep breath in. That's what happened to him. Could have killed him. Could have killed the boy. That's to help him breathe. And he had all that down his throat. Just thought I'd share that story. Yep. Oh, Roblox, thank you so much. You don't need to keep throwing money at me, though. I mean, you know, what can I say? What can I say? You don't need to do that. You can just stay in the chat and I'll talk to you anyway. Yes, Amy, because see when you take your inhaler, you took it in like that, don't you? Put a hashtag in Roblox, everyone, please, again. Yeah, because you take the deepest breath in, so that hair was going into that poor man's lungs. It's very dangerous, open-minded, very, very dangerous. But that's what someone done. They'd actually phoned in, I think it was Radio Clyde, because I listen to Radio Clyde. Oh, Destiny, I'm glad that you caught me in lovely Alaska. You know, you take the deepest breath in when you're taking your inhaler because you're trying to get the ventolin straight into your lungs. Straight in, and that poor boy had that. And his friends must have been going, ha ha ha, laughing. That's a wee bit too dangerous. That's dicing with it. That's like more like assault, isn't it, than a joke? Because you take off your eyebrow and that's not dangerous, but that's some kind of dangerous thing. Open-minded. I bet you everybody that's got an inhaler will be checking their inhaler now. Or do you know what I do? I scoosh my inhaler anyway, just in case there's any dust or anything that's been in it before I take my inhaler. Good morning, lovely Gabby. Oh, it's horrible here. I'll show you out the window. It could have been... the boy could have died. I mean, it's horrible. You know, see, if the boy would have died, they would have charged him with assault, probably. But that's the kind of stuff that some people do. I'm just saying, don't do it. See, it's a learning channel. There's another thing you shouldn't do. That's a story for you. I like to tell you stories. But that's actually a true story that they done that. Oh, I know, the wasp with the child. That was terrible. I felt so bad about that. So bad. You know, I really did. That was a cage that I wanted the ground to swallow me. And I was nearly in the fight. It was like the mother was looking at me, and I was like that. I mean, what can you say? What can you say? You've angered the wasp as well. The wasp was going like that. Oh, Shannon, what a horrible day it is, eh? Thank you very much. If you've got a story for me, you can always get in touch with me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, Roblox. Oh, Buff Carrot fell asleep with my Dr. Blueberry. Did you get to the hammering part, Buff Carrot with a hammer you. I thought that was a great title. And then my little thumbnail got wee hammers all over it. I was like, I'm dead clever. That's what I thought. I thought, I'm really clever this morning. Yeah, it's Stirling. Beautiful, beautiful Stirling. One of my favourite places in Scotland is Stirling. I think Stirling Castle's way nicer than Edinburgh Castle, but that's my opinion. I love Stirling Castle, and I love it because Wallace's monument's right next to it. I remember I went up Wallace's monument. This was when I was fit, you know. And I had a big dress on at the time. I was like a wee tin thing, and I had a big dress on at the time. And it got Wallace's monument. It's like a spiral staircase like that on the way up, and the stairs are all worn with people walking up it for however long, hundreds of years. And there was little windows, and the higher we got, the windier it got. And here I was like Marilyn Monroe all the way up. I was having to bring my dress down like that, my skirt down like that. It was coming down. The people behind me must have been getting a right show. And it was nice back then, so they enjoyed the show. Ooh. What age are you, Roblox, if you don't mind me asking, please? Ooh. See, my old house was haunted as anything. Things would go missing, things would move. Oh, Roblox, you're too young to be in the chat. I'm very, very sorry, Roblox. And I'm going to try and give you all the super chats back. I'll see how I can do that. Okay. I'm really sorry, Roblox. Right. So I'll need to find out how to give Roblox all the super chats back because I'll not be having that. See, I can't because my chat is quite risky at times. And I know Buff Carrot, but I can't because my chat is definitely, sometimes, you know, I'm in the gutter really, sometimes, and we can't have that. So I'll need to find out how I can give them all the super chats back. Yeah, Ashley, I know, I feel bad. I feel bad. I know, I don't want them to see that's it, giving them, probably not got the money to be doing that. I feel bad now. I feel bad. David's behaving, Buff Carrot, David's behaving. Like, I feel bad now, I do, I can't help it. But I'll look to see how I can give him his money back. Shame. See, I get the feeling sometimes, and you've got to ask because, as I say, my chat, you know what my chat can be like at times. We never know where it's going to go. And it is usually in the gutter, my chat. I end up talking about things like the inhaler thing. I wouldn't really want to tell that to a 13-year-old. So, thank you, everyone. I know, it's a shame. It's a shame having to delete them for the chat, but I can't have people that age in the chat. And I don't know how to reverse super chats. I'll need to see how I can do that. If anybody's got any ideas or done that before. Throwing his money at me too. What a shame. See, that's a shame. That's terrible. Get a drink of water now. See, and I'm talking about getting absolutely hammered drunk. See? Oh, there's Mr. Mikey there, Buff Carrot. And look, there's Poppy over there. Babies. You know, the stories I tell. like the one yesterday. Oh, good night, lovely Destiny. I hope you have sweet dreams. Yeah, my wee babies. I love my babies too. Yes. But don't let them kid you. They're staring out the window. Look. And then as soon as something goes by that they don't like a bin lorry, it's mayhem. It's absolute mayhem. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go because this is annoying me now and I'm going to need to try and figure out how to reverse the super chats. I've no idea. Look, I'm winging it here. I'm lucky that I'm loading videos up. Oh, Gettysburg. Oh, see, my mum and dad went to Salem. I would love to go to places like that. Oh, I think haunted things are attracted to me. I think some people are magnets for the supernatural, and I'm a magnet. I'm a magnet for supernatural things. That and David's. I seem to be a kind of David magnet also. But I would love to go to Salem. Yeah, so I feel as if like I attract the energy or something like that. So I think we would get great responses. In fact, see how I've put it in my room, my voice recorder. I'm thinking about like one night just sitting and putting the voice recorder on and asking questions and then listening back with earphones on to see if I hear anything. Oh, the wee cat from Sabrina. Yeah, I always think about Hocus Pocus. I don't even know if that wasn't Salem, wasn't it? Hocus Pocus. There's live tours in Edinburgh, the Edinburgh Dungeons. I know that. My brother and his wife went there one year and they do tours. And there's like I don't know if it's a cave or like an alcove or something, but that's meant to be haunted with a little girl. And everybody leaves like little dollies and things like that for her spirit. Right, well, guys, I'm going to go. I'm going to need to find out how to reverse this because it's annoying me. And I'll be back again tomorrow. And I love yous all very, very much. Have a wonderful day.